Are we still blessed? Let us rise to our feet and begin to pray in the Holy Ghost. Just begin to pray in the Holy Ghost. Engage the Holy Ghost. Let's engage the Holy Ghost. Let's engage the Holy Ghost. Can you just do it for 1 more minute? The Spirit of God is about to move upon the nation Nigeria. In Jesus' precious and matchless name, we declare. See, I want to appreciate God for this opportunity, and I give God thanks for great servants of God in the Lordship. The Lord bless you, sir. I give God thanks for the instruments God is using. There's something about the spirit of Nehemiah. Can you just start from the next verse, and that is verse number 4 of Nehemiah chapter 1. The Bible says, and it came to pass when I heard these words that I sat down and I wept. Among 30 days and fasted and prayed before the God of heaven. We are in a time that we are told that fasting is no longer part of prayer. We have come to the point that somehow, we, the pastors, the churches, we are not praying. We are not praying. We are not praying. What some of us are doing is like we are just doing our thing. We are doing church. We are doing church. And I need us to know that one of the greatest weapons the devil is using against us, not just the nation, is the spirit of religion. I was standing over there when the Lord spoke to me. He said, "Son, you didn't come here because of your church. You are not here under the umbrella of your church. You are here as one body because Nigeria is sick." And the Lord said, I have to talk to us this way, that as you go home, we have to continue with this burden. Spirit of Nehemiah is a spirit of body. It is a spirit of prayer. It is a spirit of passion. When you are not passionate over a thing, nothing moves. Lordship was talking about the Father. You don't have to wait for the Father anymore. You have to stand. You have to stand. Too many things are wrong. They are going the wrong way in the nation Nigeria. Now God is waiting for you and I to rise up with the spirit of Nehemiah. We got to go back. We need to go back to our place. You see, before you even talk about the altars out there, you are an altar. God has made you and I to be an altar. And if I stand, the altar is standing. I don't know how you see this place. It looks so good and beautiful. This Sheraton. But I tell you something, it ceases to be Sheraton because we are here. You and I, the moment we step into this place, this becomes the house of the Lord. Because the altar of God is standing. So whatever you say, that is what goes. I have limited time. Can you just look at the book of Hebrew chapter number 11? Hebrew chapter number 11, actually I have to talk about, walking in faith. Because too many things We have heard a lot of things. Things are going the wrong way, and the media, they keep coming with their own, understanding about what Nigeria is all about. And the devil also has entered into the church. We are somehow beginning to talk like the media. Same thing they say is the same thing we say. And how do you expect the spirit of Nehemiah to rule the land when the church is speaking the language of the word? Hebrews chapter number 11, the Bible says in verse number 13. Okay, verse number 30 rather. Verse number 30. The Bible says, look at it, watch this. It says, by faith the walls of Jericho fell down after they were compassed about how many days? 7 days. Now watch this. What you see in Hebrews chapter number 11 verse number 30 is what I call behind the scene. Because you want to get the true story of what happened about what Hebrews chapter 11 verse 30 is reporting, then you have to go back to Judges chapter 6. Now, Hebrew is trying to open our eyes, is reporting a speech to you and I, that miracle that took place there, it actually happened because they were men of faith. The shout was just not an ordinary shout, it was a shout of faith. And the Lord said, if you are going to pray all prayers here and you don't even believe in what you have prayed, then nothing works. It's not enough for us to say Nigeria is going to have peace. It's not enough for us to say the election is going to be peaceful. It's not enough for us, just to say it because we are going to say them and we keep saying it. What matters most is what are we willing and ready to do about what we are saying. I don't care what they have said about the nation Nigeria. I prophesy if you and I can agree in the reign of the Spirit, life is coming back to this nation. Some people is about to come out of nothing. It does not matter what the evil ones have done. Nigeria will rise again. Nigeria will shine again. Nigeria will spread out again. The good things about the nation shall come up again. Somebody to believe it. Can we jump and shout amen? The Lord rebuked me. He said, according to Romans chapter number 1, verse number 17, he said, the church, we are to live by faith, not by constitution. You and I, we know. Every now and then, you want to know what has the constitution said about this? The rule of law. And I want to ask you, is the rule of law, is it actually ruling? The constitution that you and I, we have been blessed, as amended. Every one of us. I don't want to go into what the law or what law. Well, I don't know, because it's a whole lot of issues. And you know what I'm talking about. Let the people talk about the law. Let them talk about what the constitution and the rule of law is all about. That's okay. But for us in the church, we are not controlled by the constitution of the nation, but we are controlled by the word of God. The word of God in our mind is what you have to activate through faith in order for the constitution to become a reality. You have people who know the law, who talk about the constitution, who want to talk about the rule, but the fact remains, are they doing it? Are they part of it? If you and I goes back and we fold our hands, we say it was in the law, this is what the constitution says. They have done nothing about it, and they are not willing to do something about it. And we also fold our hands and watch things go that way, then we are going nowhere. If your eyes is open, you understand things are going the wrong way. So the constitution, even the constitution that's supposed to be the supreme, is no longer supreme. Now the Lord said, I should say to us, we have to walk in faith. We have to be men of it. We need to take back the word of God back to Asura. We have to speak to the heavenly bodies, speak to the moon and the sun, need to rearrange the election. I don't know if you know that they have already concluded what they want. But you and I, we can rearrange them. You hear me, somebody? You can put something in the air. You can put something in the moon. You can put something in the sun. You can actually stand and make a declaration. The Bible says, it was by faith that the world came down. It was not just by their shouting. If they went about shouting, crying, clapping all their hands, but there was no faith in the God of covenant who sent them, it would not have worked. In the next few minutes, we are going to make declarations. Say something that ought to be. What is faith? Romans, the Bible says, God calling things. Things that be not. You don't talk to Nigeria based on what you see about the nation. But God is saying you have to talk to Nigeria based on what you want to see. It's not about what you are seeing. Not about what the governors have done, what the leaders have done, what the president has done, how the rule of law is not being observed, or the constitution and all the rest of them. But God is saying we can actually take another stand and speak the word. I'm going to ask us to stand. You know what you're going to do? The 36 states we have got in the nation. Prophesy. Speak something. Make a declaration. Say what you want, not what you are seeing. Put something the right way. I'll tell you something. No matter whoever that is involved, you can actually control it. The Bible says the heart of man is in the hand of God. So we can actually turn this heart. We can turn it. Elijah, the Bible says, he was a man who stood and he said, according to my word, not according to constitution. Not according to what they know. It's whatever, because it's not normal for rain to have visited the land for how many days? 3 years consecutive. There was no stop. It was just like so. Somebody needed to break, to have access to the supernatural. And one of the officials just stood up and said, okay, you better respect yourself. How can you say this? By this time, it has never happened before. But thank God he stood by his prophecy. And the Bible says in the next chapter 18, verse 1, the Bible says, and God commanded him and said, go back and show yourself to me. We are going back to show. Nigeria is coming up again. Somebody, are you hearing me? God is about to reign again in this nation. Rise to your feet and begin to prophesy. Begin to make a declaration. Begin to say things the way you want them. Begin to declare things the way you want them. Prophesy peace over the peace. This election will be free from bloodshed. It will be free from any form of violence. Open your mouth and begin to prophesy. Make a declaration. Make a declaration. The trust shall live by faith. That is a word from God. That is a word from God. God is saying, you and I have to declare something. There is still hope for Nigeria. This is not the end of Nigeria. This is not the end of our nation. This is not the end of our nation. Something good has become out of nothing. Open your mouth and prophesy. 2 minutes. You know why you need to be positive about this nation? Abraham was a man that was caught up in Genesis chapter number 15 in a deep sleep. I think Mama was saying something about that. He was caught up in a deep sleep, and the Bible says, as he was sleeping so deep, He said, suddenly there was darkness everywhere. And the word came and said, your children are about to enter into captivity for how many years? Did you hear that Abraham prayed? No. He didn't pray because there was deep sleep. So somehow, sometimes, no matter how God has raised us and positioned us, you get to a level where you start sleeping. You just start sleeping. God is talking. You are not taking the words of God to your mind. It's like nothing is happening. You heard about Hezekiah in his own time. The Bible says because he felt that God just healed him after adding 15 more years. That enemies actually came with it to deceive the man. But he collected it. And the Bible says, as he was about collecting, the prophet appeared and said, what have you shown this people? He said, I've shown them everything. I pray that God will help us to be sensitive. Amen. And you hear me? Amen. And the Bible did not tell us that he prayed. He said, as long as it will not happen on my day. Lo and behold, Babylonian captivity came. We are going to prophesy. Every cloud of darkness upon this nation. Every cloud of darkness upon Nigeria. Are you just standing? Are you looking? Are you seeing your closing your mouth? Every darkness upon this nation. Watch this. When I was told I was going to be here, something came to my mind. We'll be praying for our David. And I want to ask, where is David? And the Lord said to me, maybe I will need to send my Isaac. When Abraham was about 100, the Lord said to him, He said, I'm going to make you father of many nations. Now, God is talking to a man that the doctors have confirmed to be what? This man, he can't have a child. And the Lord is saying, you are going to be a father. How dare you look at a man who is about 100 and you are telling him you are about becoming not just a father of a child, but what? The father of many nations. Because Isaac needs to come. And that's faith. Because God will call things that be not. The last prayer, you're going to hold somebody. Lord, we don't know the leader you have chosen for us. We don't know where he is from. Father, we are calling upon you. I am not into any party. I am not praying for any party. I'm not praying for PDP. I'm not praying for APC. I'm not praying for no party. But let the Lord that have the mandate to lead the nation Nigeria. We are prophesying, Lord. God, never a nation. God, let your heart stand. In Jesus' precious and holy name we have prayed. When you go and study Psalm 110 verse 2, he said, Ark of Zion shall spread out the rock. So it's going to be Zion. It's not the infidel. The word Lord talks about direction. What every good leader, there must be. If you don't know where you are taking the people to, it's an accident. I will have witnessed it somehow. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. But somehow it's like we have witnessed it. We are going to prophesy, Lord. Let there be direction. Can we know where this nation is going? Lord, can your voice speak again during this election? Lord, can your spirit come one in Zechariah chapter 1, from 17 down to verse 21. The Bible says, he said, my city shall spread out again. Somebody say again. Again. Amen. He will spread out again in prosperity, in success, and all the rest of it. Now, look at when the Bible says it got to a point that his eyes was open in the realm of the spirit. This picture was given to me when Papa was leading prayer. God said there are homes. You ask about the Kabbas are the homes. Yes, the homes. They are the homes that never allowed Nigeria to accept destiny. Now don't answer Nigeria. Go outside the nation, you will see who you are. Yes, sir. You're right, sir. You don't get what I'm talking about. Sometimes I'm angry. As a young man, I'm seeing the things I'm not supposed to see in my age. You don't get it. Then the fathers will tell you more. They will tell you more. They will tell you more. We're going to prophesy. Glory be to God. The Bible says, and in the midst of the vision, that's what I say to people. When you have seen, no matter how dark the nation is, there must be a solution. God will always make a way. That's who He is. You don't tell me about how ugly and how bad the nation has become. Can I hear more of what God is about to do in the nation Nigeria? That's what faith is all about. And God said, He said, in the vision I also saw the carpenters. You know how you're going to pray this prayer? You're going to hold 3 by 3. Don't forget, this is not your charity, not your church. We came to pray. We are here as one body. We have to be one. Violence, bloodshed and all the rest of it will continue. He said they will leave. I didn't say that. It is the word of God. So we are commanded. Whoever is the horn, whoever is the horn that is scattering Nigeria. You don't get it. I didn't call any name. If you could say, you know. But he said the horn, the horn, the horn, the horn that scatters the nation, that does not want Nigeria to stand up. Let God raise capitals. Capitals I will see you there. At your own level. It does not matter the connection they have got. Open your mouth. If you want to pray, you pray. If you don't want to pray, you can keep quiet. You can keep moving. But I tell you something. Some house ought to go down. Every home in Nigeria, every home that has reduced Nigeria to accept destiny, every home out there, every home that has a mandate to destroy Jerusalem. God said we should pray for the peace of Jerusalem. Oh God, send your capitals after them. Send your capitals after them. Yeah.